everybody, and welcome to the On Wine Fair, the first Italian wines virtual exhibition. On Wine Fair is the international digital event where Italian winemakers share the unique features of their wines with importers, distributors, and retailers in 122 countries in the world. The guests of this webinar are Valentina CUBI and Silvia Rama of Valentina CUBI Winery, located in Veneto, in the north of Italy. In the next 15 minutes, you will learn much about the winery and its incredible wines. During the webinar, you can write your questions in the live chat, and you can download some documents that Valentina CUBI wanted to share with you. And I remind you that if you'd like to know more about the winery proposal, you can book a one-to-one video call just by using the link you find in the webinar instructions and on the On Wine Fair official page. You can choose the date and the time you prefer. So now that it's time to start, and I'd like you to show you a brief video from Valentina CUBI. Have a good webinar.
La storia della mia cantina inizia nel 1969 in Valpolicella, dove sono cresciuta e ho conosciuto mio marito Giancarlo. Lui proviene da una famiglia di vignaioli dal XIX secolo. Abbiamo deciso di investire i nostri risparmi qui a Fumane acquistando i 7 ettari dei 10 totali attuali situati in cru importanti come Monte Tenda, Monte Crosetta e Rasso. I vigneti sono il patrimonio più importante della mia azienda, a cui applichiamo solo tecniche agronomiche biologiche. La certificazione bio è una mia decisione, oltre che una vera e propria filosofia. Il mio obiettivo è entrare in sintonia con la natura e lasciare alle generazioni future un ambiente più sano, in grado di dare ancora grandi soddisfazioni. La vendemmia, rigorosamente a mano, si svolge tra settembre e ottobre. Inizia selezionando l'uva per l'amarone, che viene riposta in cassette per l'appassimento. Seguono poi le uve per gli altri vini Valpolicella, il classico, il superiore e il ripasso. In cantina si lavorano solo i grappoli perfetti e solo questi diventano vino. Durante la fermentazione c'è un profumo inebriante di vino, di frutta fresca e di fiori. È il momento dell'anno che mi dà più emozione. Solo il mio iperico, il Valpolicella classico, entra subito in bottiglia, dopo svinatura, travasi e affinamento in acciaio. Gli altri vini riposano in legno, nella barricaia posta al piano inferiore della cantina. I nostri vini hanno un nome proprio e un loro preciso carattere. Morar, l'amarone, dopo 3 anni di legno e qualche anno in bottiglia, viene venduto solo ed esclusivamente quando è pronto e in grado di essere una vera esperienza emozionale. Arusnatico, il ripasso, un vino di corpo e anche di grande freschezza, frutto, come da tradizione, della seconda fermentazione sulle vinacce dell'amarone. Il tabarro, il Valpolicella superiore, è una selezione del miglior vino Valpolicella in cantina, dalla grande versatilità e affinato 1 anno in legno. Iperico, il Valpolicella, è il primo vino biologico della nostra produzione. È fresco, fruttato, di facile beva per tutti i giorni. Melilotto è il recioto, si produce soltanto nelle annate migliori. È il vino dolce della tradizione, delle feste e dei momenti speciali. Nelle annate migliori produciamo anche Sincero, che è il nostro vino da uve autoctone, a fermentazione spontanea, senza aggiunta di lieviti e di solfiti. Un vino che abbraccia il territorio e ne rappresenta la sua espressione più autentica. Nella mia azienda si produce anche olio extravergine di oliva biologico. Si chiama verbasco, come un'erba selvatica che si trova in Valpolicella, e proviene dai nostri oliveti della varietà Favarol, Leccino, Frantoio e Grignano. Seguiamo un protocollo qualitativo e mai commerciale, analizzando ed assaggiando i vini per decidere quando immetterli sul mercato. Un lavoro meticoloso che garantisce il risultato al palato dei consumatori. Mi reputo un artigiano del vino. Produco solo con la mia uva Controllo con attenzione ogni momento della vita dei miei Valpolicella ed Amarone, dalla vigna alla tavola dei consumatori. Sono orgogliosa della mia terra e le sto dedicando tutta la mia vita, perché credo che solo il vero impegno porta all'eccellenza.
In 1969, we started working in this company. At the beginning, we made wine and we sold all the wine to other producers. At the end of the 90s, we decided to rebuild the winery, to have a beautiful place where to have some guests, and to bottle our wines. It happens in 2005 with Valpolicella 2004 and Amarone 1997. At the moment, we produce about 45,000 bottles per year. We make wine only with our grapes, and we don't buy grapes, we don't buy wine. What we bottle is only made in our estate. From 2007, we started working in organic way in a small vineyard that we have across to Verona. In 2010, we had the first grape certified organic, and so the first wine, it was the Valpolicella and the Amarone. We wanted to experiment what means working in organic way, what sort of problem you have, what is the result that you have. And so we loved the wine that we produce with the organic grapes, and we decided to work in all the state in organic biodynamic way. Now, from 2014, all the wines are certified organic, the olive oil.
Okay. Good morning to everybody. My name is Silvia Rama. I'm in charge of sales and marketing at Valentina CUBI Winery. We are in Valpolicella Classica, so the ancient part of Valpolicella Valley. That is definitely one of the most famous wine producing regions in Italy. Casterna is a small world where we have the winery, the wine tasting room, the wine shop, and our drying room, the appassimento room, where we dry the grapes for Amarone and Recioto, and the small farmhouse, the agriturismo. Valentina decided during the 70s to found this winery, and after some years we arrived to the final conversion of biological production. This is really an important milestone for our company because all our wines are organic certified. The organic and the terroir are the two most important values for us, because the wines are definitely dedicated to the terroir and dedicated to Valpolicella Valley. They are very appreciated for the harmony and the freshness without frills or superstructure. So we think about wines that are very drinkable. We want to have wines that are matchable with food, and they are interesting because they represent the Valpolicella Valley and its varieties and grapes. The vine for us is the most important asset because we produce the wines only with the best grapes. So it means that we select a lot in the cellar, but before we select a lot also in the vineyards. We work with the original, with the indigenous varieties, grapes of Valpolicella like Corvina, Corvinone, Rondinella, and Molinara. That's why our wines are very bright and light in color from one side, but on the other side they are definitely structured. The soil is something particular because the soil is where everything begins. We have two kinds of vineyards. The higher ones are of calcareous soil, rich in stones and rocks. They are not irrigated, so this is a perfect place to grow the vines. But on the other side, when the seasons are dry, the situation gets more difficult. On the lower hills, we have a steel calcareous soil of medium texture. It's richer in organic substance, so it is potentially more productive. Here we select, we prune, and we thin out. Anyway, producing organically, our yield is almost every vintage around 8 tons or also lower. So we are talking about a quite low yield. These are the protagonists of our production, the Iberico, il Tabaro Rusnatico, Morar Melilotto, and the new Sincero. All the wines have their own name, so they are like Valentina's children. They are definitely made with indigenous varieties, so they are well known for their originality. We hand harvest. This is one of our definitely features. We harvest all the grapes by hand, and we harvest them in boxes. Not only the grapes for Amarone, for example, but also the other ones. It is because we want to avoid any micro fermentation before the arrival in the cellar. And we work only with the perfect bunches and with the perfect berries. So the last selection on a sorting table in cellar avoids to produce the wines with berries or bunches that are not perfect. This is something really Valentina wants. The oak aging is another feature that is definitely very interesting because we work mainly with the 30 hectoliter vats. You can see in the picture we have this very big botti. It's because we age our wines quite long, especially Amarone, for example, stays in wood minimum 3 years, and in the last vintages more than 4 years. It's because we think that the oak aging helps to stabilize the tannins and stabilize the wines. So we prefer this kind of aging, less spiciness, but more harmony. We also produce the olive oil. We do not have many plants. We have about 300 old olive trees. It's also organic certified, and it is very mild. It's produced with the typical varieties of Valpolicella, like Grignano, Favarolo, Pendolino, and Leccino. It's very mild, fresh, fruity, with light spiciness and pleasant bitter notes. We are exported in 15 countries all over the world. We have very strict partnerships with our importers and distributors, because we think that supporting them and giving them all our information, and also supporting teaching and sharing marketing activities helps to build the brand. What we are looking for, actually, we would like to find partners in Switzerland, and UK, in Austria, and in some parts of the US. In particular, we are interested in New York and and another big city like Miami. We are already represented in Chicago and in California. As we are a small winery, we would like to find partners, because we have particular products, and also we are a family of producers. So what is important is the partnership, and also to share information and efforts to promote the brand. Thank you.
Thank you, Valentina CUBI, and thank you, Silvia Rama, for your presentation, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to book your one-to-one video call with Valentina CUBI Winery. You can find the link in instructions and the On One Fair official page. I hope to see you again on the next webinars on our wine fair. And as we always say, viva il vino italiano. Bye bye.
Vazon Group, the bridge between research and enology. We develop integrated, synergistic solutions to create new technologies, while always focusing on total wine quality improvement. Beginning with the concept of mild technology, our process philosophy for only creating subtle changes without altering the wine's original and natural characteristics. Throughout the years, we constantly expand and grow our portfolio of enological equipment and products, forever paying special attention to environmental sustainability and wine quality. In conjunction with the use of continually enhanced enological coadjuvants, we rely upon the creation and application of physical separation technique equipment, which we developed under the brand and company Douglas. 1988 Flotation. 1997 Tartaric stabilization by membrane. 2017 Bipolar membranes. A recent upgrade to the electrodialysis unit is the addition of brand new bipolar membranes for acidification and deacidification of musts and wines. Cationic or anionic membranes that enable the precise removal of ions in wine, directly impacting pH and preserving the wine's original organoleptic characteristics. Assisting winemakers around the world to create expressive wines with minimal but essential intervention, we indefinitely pursue the concept of precision enology.